class, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay. The reason why I've instructed you to be here because our next lesson will be going to it's going to be related to our next topic, the next activity that we will be going to come up for today. Okay? So I'll be dividing the class into two counts of
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
2. Okay. Okay. So there will be like one group who will be composing of 5 members and the other one will gonna be 4.
Yes.
So group 1 will form a line here, then the group 2 will form a line over there. Okay, our lesson for today is all about adjectives. Alright? So who among you here comes into your mind when you hear the word adjectives? Anybody?
Ma'am.
Okay.
For me, ma'am, adjectives are words that are used to describe a noun.
Okay, perfect. Like for example, I can see Dweisel here and I can describe her as a beautiful student. That's one of the adjectives that we can describe a certain person. Alright?
Yes.
So your task for today, every group will gonna be roaming around the environment here, what you can see here, and of course you can also bring something and describe it as many words as you can, okay? And I'll be giving you 5 minutes to do that by group. And right after that, once you're good, you're gonna be presenting it right in front of the class, alright?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. Your timer starts now. Move.
Pwede na, pwede. Umbrella. Isang pala. What I have gathered here is a brown and white disposable cup. I also have here a pink fan and a black umbrella. So here I use the word pink to describe the color of this fan, and here I use the pink. I use the white and brown to describe the color of this cup, and I also use here the word black to describe the color of this umbrella. And what you guys have gathered?
Mine is a green leaf. It's the first one.
So I have also here a transparent bottle. So yeah.
And I have here dry
Leaves.
brown dry leaves.
So the words you use to describe this leaf are brown and dry, right? And the word you use to describe this thing is green and fresh. And the word you use to describe this plastic bottle is transparent, right? So those words that we use are called adjectives, right?
What did you guys have found? So I have found this dry tree branch. What about you?
So mine is I picked this santan. Santan looks small, yet it's beautiful.
Yes.
And look, I found Malabar nightshade and its stem is violet and the leaves are green.
Okay. And you, how about you?
Mine is I found a beautiful red gumamela.
So mine, I have found these two things. This disposable plastic bottle, and I have found also this tiny yellow coconut fruit.
Okay, guys. So you have already shared to your group mates what you have picked or what surroundings. Now you're gonna be sharing it with the other group, the list of adjectives that you can try to think with regards to the things or materials that you have found in the surroundings. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's start with the group one. You're gonna be the one who will share it to the other group first.
So, hello guys. So, the adjective that I use to describe this branch of a tree is dry. Okay, the adjectives that I use to describe this flower is red and beautiful. The adjective I use to describe this one is disposable. And the adjectives I use to describe this thing is yellow and tiny. So the adjectives that I use to describe this Malabar night shade are violet and green.
So mine is the adjectives I use for this thing, which is santan, is small and beautiful.
Okay, now it's your time to shine. Group 2, share it to the class or to the other group.
So hello guys, the adjective that I use to describe this font is pink. And the adjective that I use to describe this umbrella is black. And the adjectives that I use to describe this cup are brown and white. And next.
So hello guys. So the adjective that I use to describe is transparent bottle.
So mine is the adjective that I use to describe these lips is brown and dry. Mine is the adjective that I use to describe is fresh and green.
Okay, let's give a hand to the other group as well. I hope you enjoyed our activity for today, and I also hope now you learned something from this activity, okay? So, I guess we're running out of time. We're gonna go back to our classroom now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. So our group has chosen the principle of social influences on learning, meaning learning is influenced by social interactions, interpersonal relations, or communication with others, and it is under lesson 6 of developmental and social factors. So based on the video that we have made earlier, we have actually showcased how social interaction work inside the classroom. We have actually showcased how interpersonal relationship works also inside the classroom, and of course how to make communication with others. And this has all been showcased or has shown in the video. So apart from that, I just want to highlight how social interaction works, especially when the teacher gave an activity to the students, and you were able to find out how social interaction works when they were grouped with each other, and when they performed their activity, how they will build teamwork with each other in order to come up with a better presentation or report. And then after that, we have also we would also want to highlight the interpersonal relationship between learners to learners, and of course teachers to learners, and that was shown in the video, especially when the teacher instructed the students clearly with regards to what they are going to do with the activity. And apart from that, the communication is intact, where it also showed how the students talk, especially with regards to the adjectives that they have made, or that they have come up based on the things or the materials that they have picked. So apart from it, there is really an involvement of all the group members in our group, because everybody talked and everybody has contributed something just to come up with a better presentation or video. Thank you.